up and down the ticket, whether it's the audience. And the reason it will be is obviously the moment.
Pennsylvania awards 126 votes to the next President of the United States.
My name is Mike Cordaro, native of Fayette County, Pennsylvania, born and raised, lived here my whole life. We're about an hour south of Pittsburgh. Got interested and involved in politics in Bernie Sanders' first run as president. Was elected and went to the convention in Philadelphia in 2016. Registered as a delegate again this year. Was hoping to go to Milwaukee, but that kind of got turned on its head due to what's going on in the world. But glad to be able to take part in it virtually. A lot of people are calling it the so-called convention. So our business is CRH Catering Company. This is a family business. My father and uncle are vice president and president respectively. We are in the vending business. We service vending machines and micro markets, which are like an open air convenience store within your break room. This is our corporate office. We employ about 275 employees. Rosa.
Michael.
How are you?
Good.
All right. That's right. That's right. We laid off about 75 to 100. Luckily, it was temporary. I think there was maybe a 4-week period for the layoffs. Our business was very fortunate to get a loan through the Payment Protection Program. We brought all of our workers back on board. We're going to get the majority of that forgiven. But also, I think that it was flawed legislation. I think that it came from the belief that wealth trickles down. And so yes, I always get told that I'm a socialist. At the beginning of coronavirus, I thought absolutely, wow, this is going to highlight all of the progressive issues that we're fighting for, that people aren't making enough money, they can't save, they have to work 2 jobs to afford their rent and their daycare and to put food on the table. And we're gonna have to make sure that money gets back in the pockets of the individuals. But then we saw it get divided, as we do every single issue in America. You're either on this side or that side, and we start pointing fingers, placing blame. Something as simple as masks. The rest of the world has accepted that that is the most effective way to stop the spread of the virus. We had President Trump who refused to say that for weeks, even months after it was recommended, saying, hey, yeah, it might be effective, but you can wear one if you want. I'm not going to. And then it became a leftist issue. We had people, you wear a mask. Oh, you filthy liberal. Listen, it's effective. Why do we need to polarize every single issue in America?
She's 2.5, and we also have one on the way. I'm going to do everything I can to, right now we have we have one girl. Don't know what our second child will be. But to teach her that she can do anything that she sets her mind to, and that she should be treated equally, and that I pray that she grows up to where we don't experience this division, and we support one another.
This is really the only speech I care to hear, probably the whole convention. Woo! I want to defeat Donald Trump. I want to do everything I can that is in my power to make sure that Donald Trump does not have 4 more years in that office. But I value my vote more so than to where I can just vote blue no matter who. I want to vote blue. I'm a delegate. I'm in this process because I care. I'm politically active. And I think that it's important that my voice is heard. If progressives will be blamed for worst case scenario, a loss in 2020, as we were blamed in 2016, I think the party really needs to become introspective and say, hey, if we failed to address their concerns after blaming them in 2016, who's really to blame?